Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to test out the new on Global STR transforming cooler. We're going to take him into Transformation Boost Super Battle Road. Now, you know, I believe I did use this guy very heavily when I did actually do my no item run for Transformation Boost, but I figured, you know, since he just came out on Global releasing, you know, a video of him, you know, specifically for Transformation Boost Super Battle Road, probably a good idea. So let's go ahead and hop in. Obviously, you know, his team is one of his strongest aspects. I mean, you know, here we are, I'm just loading up on defense, right? Like STR Cooler, he'll be mainly offensive, but he's also going to be a support type unit, you know, here. But, you know, it's basically mainly defense that I really loaded up on. Even though Cooler is like the main focal point of the video, I probably will sort of have him in more of like a supporting type role. We'll see here. So, I think I'm going to just go for Krillin. I don't, no real rhyme or reason. We're just going to go for Krillin right there. And then I'm going to have STR Cooler at the end over here. We're going to attack Tien because by attacking Tien, we're going to lower his attack, thus making sure that Cooler will take less damage at the end there. If we do manage to take damage on LR Full Power Frieza, we will activate Big Bad Bosses, which of course would then give Cooler and Full Power Frieza the extra 25% attack and defense. Just a ridiculous power buff, right? That's really, really big. All right, so 3.76 million right there. Pretty good for LR Full Power Frieza. Obviously, he works really well with STR Cooler. Oh, Krillin just survived. Okay. If we get a super attack right here, which we didn't, that would have activated Big Bad Bosses. I don't think we have it. No, we don't. 2.18 right there. Pretty good number. Considering he also was a support type option for the rotation, that's good. And then, wow, even with the attack lowering, we still took that much damage. I'm actually kind of surprised at that. Okay. So, Janemba and Cooler, they do give each other metamorphosis. I might as well take advantage of that. Cell, of course, with the very, very high defensive stat of 152,000, which is very, very big. Okay, so I'm gonna wanna, not really too, this rotation, this didn't work out very well in terms of key, that's for damn sure. I could do this. Yeah, I could. Okay, so I'm going to do that right there, giving Janemba a super attack. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Cooler is going to attack Piccolo, right? This is one of the really powerful effects that Cooler can bring to us here in Super Battle Road is his ability to, you know, lower enemy attack, right? In Super Battle Road, that's a very, very strong ability. Okay, that's not good. If Piccolo super attacks us, we actually could be in a little bit of trouble here. That would be very, very bad if Piccolo decides to super attack, because even though Cooler, you know, now has Big Bad Bosses, his defense is, like, going to be up near maybe, like, 140k or something like that, plus we lower Piccolo's attack, we still... Ooh, okay, a double attack lowering right now. So now at this point, even if we got super attacked, we probably would not die, I think. This is going to do double digits for sure. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Alright, so now we get Transforming Frieza. Transforming Frieza, by the way, ends up looking really, really good next to this Cooler. Cooler makes Transforming Frieza look really, really strong. Okay, so, I mean, we could definitely get rid of Piccolo right away. I mean, I see no way Piccolo survives this attack right here from LR Full Power Frieza. I'm probably going to go ahead and use a Princess Snake right here. And then depending upon how much damage we take on this rotation, we could transform with Cell next turn. Probably not likely, but it is possible. Yeah, now this Frieza hits really hard. See, as we're moving forward to the Coolers, they're going to really help a lot of these rotations hit super hard. Like, if I had Cooler instead of Second Form Frieza on rotation right there, like, Golden Frieza would have done so much damage, because we were under 50% HP, so Golden Frieza did not have his full passive, right? Oh, we got the dodge. Nice. I will take that. Now, Cooler, right, he can't transform if you're not going against pure Hybrid Saiyans until turn 6. So that is something that's going to impact us negatively here for sure, right? I will do, yeah, we'll go ahead and leave Cooler right there and have him attack. Once we get to the final fight of this round, of the Super Battle Road stage, that's against the Ultimate Gohan. we will be able to transform on turn 3. What I might do at that point is have both coolers on rotation together. I think that would work out actually very, very well. You know, one will transform, be our main damage dealer, and then the other will stay as a support type unit, as well as lowering that Gohan's attack, because that ultimate Gohan at the end, he does tend to be very, very strong, and he could be very, very scary. You know, he's one of those bosses in Super Battle Road that has like 20 million HP or whatever, so like, you know, you're fighting him for a long time, so it is going to be important to play, you know, cautiously with him. I might have to use an item here, just, you know, because I don't want to die, depending upon how they split their attacks up. Yeah, okay, so let's go for 17, because I think we can nearly just like we could destroy 17 in one turn right here. I will not use an item, but this would be bad if 18 supers full power Frieza, but I don't think we would die. But again, we can like almost one turn Android 17 right here, I think. It depends on what LR full power Frieza does, right? Like if full power Frieza gets a double super attack, I think 17 is out of here for sure. Or if Cooler gets a double super attack or something like that. Because I mean, full power Frieza has full ki plus the support type buff from Cooler, right? So he's going to be looking very, very good. Remember, Cooler is just all around an incredibly versatile unit between his attack lowering, the transformation ability, his support type ability, all of that. Oh, I also... Okay. One thing I do keep forgetting about, okay, that's good, obviously, is that Cooler, he gives the Terrifying Conquerors category a 50% buff going against 2 enemies. Right. Okay, so I always have to remember, I always, like, sort of forget about that, right? So, like, now at this point, he's a buff for transformation boost. That's why he wasn't giving Janemba key in the first portion, because Janemba is not on Terrifying Conquerors, right? I think either is Cell, but like all the different like Frieza clan members, they pretty much all are, so that's good. Okay, so this worked out pretty well, actually. We can go ahead and have Transforming Frieza sit right there with type advantage. We don't have to worry about him really taking damage or anything like that. I mean, he'll take damage, but it's not like, you know, oh, 250k, right? 100k right there, probably? Yeah, just about, so that's fine. Again, like I was saying, full power, or Transforming Frieza ends up looking crazy next to this STR Cooler. Like, I remember there was one rotation I had, I believe it was when I was going against the stage previously with Cooler, where like I had both Coolers on rotation and Transforming Frieza on rotation, and like they all have big bad bosses active. Both Coolers were activating the 50%, you know, support type buff for Terrifying Conquerors, and like all 3 of the units were at plus 3 million attack stats. Like, it was insane. Like again, the Coolers, like, it's just such a ridiculous buff and ability that he gives. Okay, so at this point, I could keep Cooler on rotation with Janemba. Now Janemba and Cooler will work a little bit better. I'm going to save the STR orbs for full power Frieza, but now they would work a little bit better because there's only one enemy, and there will only be one enemy left for the remainder of the fight, right? Because after this, we're going to go into the fight against Ultimate Gohan, who Ultimate Gohan is not really, well, I mean, he is tough. Actually, yeah, he is tough. Like, you know, making sure to keep Ultimate Gohan's attack lowered is one of the big things. This is going to work out perfectly, by the way, because 2 turns from now, we will have the double Cooler rotation, and we'll be able to transform with one of them. So that's going to work out very, very well. Okay, so I am going to use a Whis item right away, because Gohan without his attack lowered or anything is just going to be very, very devastating. And I guess I'll do this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this right here. We'll get some super attacks in, and we are going to be able to get pretty much the big-time key that we want for LR Full Power Frieza as well. We do have the Whis active, so we won't die. We could take a lot of damage here, though. Now, Cooler should be okay. Wow, he's actually... No, well... No, that's... He's taking double digits. But this is so important. Getting Gohan's attack lowered. When you're fighting these monster bosses that have this in Super Battle Road, where they got like a billion HP and stuff like that, if you're not sealing them, stunning them, attack lowering them, you are definitely going to have trouble. So just something like that is super, super important. All right, so we will take a significant amount of damage right here. Transforming Frieza did get a chance to super attack first. Look at that. 150k is a lot, but that activated Big Bad Bosses for LR Full Power Frieza, so now his attack's at 4.3 million right there. Very, very high for Super Battle Road. All right, so we do have Whis active again. I think I'll keep Janemba and Golden Frieza together. That's a rotation I really like. Although, you know, maybe it would be better for me to keep Cell on rotation. Oh. You know what I just realized, actually, next turn is we are going to get, I think, a Dokkan attack. We can get a Dokkan attack for transforming Final Form Cooler. I mean, remember, he's going to transform. He's going to be able to do the guaranteed crits against Ultimate Gohan. But, I mean, the Dokkan attack, it's not going to be enough for us to, like, finish Gohan off. Gohan's got way too much health. I mean, if we had, you know, LR Rose getting the Dokkan attack right here, we would be able to, well, get most of Gohan's health down. Because I've seen Rose do 11 million on a crit with a Dokkan attack in Super Battle Road before. But, I mean, Gohan definitely has more than that in health right now. Alright, so we'll go ahead and transform with my Cooler. Let's go ahead and get him transformed. Did that say we have Big Bad Bosses active? What? I thought our health was above the 80% threshold. I'll double check after this, but... Well, actually, he's going to get Metamorphosis with himself, so we're definitely not going to have Big Bad Bosses right away. I will probably use another damage reduction item. Cooler can be okay defensively in, like, you know, stages like this and stuff like that, but yeah, 138, okay? So I think he would take double-digit damage from Gohan's normals, but you know what? I think we would be okay. I think I could not use an item right here. Let me not use an item. Let me go ahead and do that. I think we would be okay now that I'm looking at this, because Final Form Cooler is going to lower Gohan's attack before he gets hit, right? And then transforming Frieza, he's going to raise his defense on Super Attack, and then surely by then Big Bad Bosses would be active for the last two. So, sure, let's do this. I actually don't think we need to use an item right here, which is good. Again, this just goes to show the power of this rotation. Yep, we're taking double digits. So this is going to do a lot of damage, but this is without Big Bad Bosses active. Curious, his attack set will probably be 4 million something, I'm guessing. In the 4 million range is my guess. 3.22. I mean, that's still really... Jeez. That shows the difference between the new Beerus and the new Cooler, huh? Beerus can do that, like, turn one. All right, let me not do that right now, but... You know, Beerus is not doing guaranteed crits like Cooler, and then Cooler also has the additional following. You know, we could get a double super attack right here. Oh, that's a lot of damage. No double super attack. Maybe one more? Come on, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, there he is. You dirty, dirty boy. All right, yeah. So once he gets that double super attack, that's where it's like, okay, now he's probably above Beerus right there. Yeah, that's a lot of damage he did to Gohan on this turn. And we're going to be able to lower Gohan's attack before Gohan has a chance to do any damage to these last two who aren't as good defensively. So there it is. I mean, just Cooler is just nuts. His team is nuts. His support ability is nuts. His attack lowering is nuts. His guaranteed crits. It's all just insane, right? All of it. This is now going to activate Big Bad Bosses for transforming Frieza, by the way, so he's going to hit super hard. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, Gohan, yeah, 2.55 for transforming Frieza is really good. But you want to talk about just an insane damage number. 300k this man just did. Thank you so much. Oh, and that didn't... Oh, okay. So the healing technically takes place before the turn because Full Power Frieza did not have, like, his full passive active. Okay. That's also interesting to see. But there we go. So, did we use one item or two? We used 2 items? That's pretty good. I mean, Transformation Boost Super Battle Road is really tough, but, you know, Cooler, again, is on a very rarefied level for how good units can be in this game. Like, again, I consider him to, because he just does everything, can do everything, does so much, like, he always will steal the show in showcase videos. Like, I've said this, like, him, Kale and Caulifla, Gohan and Goten, like, it's like, if they're in the video, they're stealing the show. Like, Beerus might be better than Cooler, but I don't know if he'll be able to do that. I mean, it's probably too quick to be talking about Beerus like that. Wow, I set my record. Okay. Yeah, 2 items, not bad. And, like, you know, very easily I could have not used that first one. I mean, I definitely, if I had not used the Whis against Ultimate Gohan, we would have died, but I might not have needed to use that Princess Saint. Well, there we go. Cooler dominating like he does. That's what Cooler does. Thanks, guys, for watching. Cooler is a beast.